Hey everyone, it's Syed. This is gonna blow your mind. We live in an age where technology is advancing at a mind-boggling pace. And right at the forefront of this revolution is artificial intelligence. AI for short. Self-driving cars, personalized medicine, robots that can write poetry. The possibilities seem endless, right? And they are. But as Spider-Man's Uncle Ben wisely said, with great power comes great responsibility. And AI is definitely powerful. The question is, are we being responsible with it? See, AI isn't just about lines of code or fancy algorithms, it's about the choices we make, the data we feed it, the values we embed in it. Because AI learns from us, and if we're not careful, it can end up reflecting our worst biases and tendencies. Think about it. An AI system designed to evaluate job applicants learns from past hiring decisions. If those decisions were discriminatory, guess what? The AI might end up perpetuating that discrimination, even if it's not explicitly programmed to do so. So, today we're diving deep into the ethical dilemmas surrounding AI. Let's get started.
Welcome to Neurorated, where we explore the future of technology today. From cutting-edge AI tools to the latest industry trends, we're here to help you navigate the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence. We break down complex features, compare leading platforms, and uncover insights from top experts, so you can make informed decisions about the AI tools that shape your business. Subscribe now and stay ahead of the curve with Neurorated. Let's dive in.
Imagine this, you're applying for your dream job. You've got the skills, the experience, the passion. You nail the interview, but then you get a rejection email. Turns out an algorithm screened your application and decided you weren't a good fit, not because of anything you did, but because of hidden biases embedded in the AI system. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, unfortunately, it's not. In 2018, a major tech company, we won't name names, but you've definitely heard of them, scrapped their AI recruiting tool after discovering it was biased against women. See, the AI had been trained on a decade's worth of resumes, most of which were from men. So, it learned to associate male names and backgrounds with success, penalizing applications from women, even if they had the same qualifications.
This is just one example of AI bias, and it happens all the time. Facial recognition systems that misidentify people of color, loan approval algorithms that discriminate against certain zip codes. The problem is, if the data we feed AI is biased, the AI will be biased too. And that bias can have real-world consequences, perpetuating inequalities and reinforcing harmful stereotypes.
The challenge is to make AI more fair and equitable. From the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, AI is watching. Okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic, but AI does have an uncanny ability to track our every move. Smartphones that collect location data, social media platforms that analyze our likes and dislikes, facial recognition cameras that can identify us in a crowd. It's enough to make anyone feel a little observed.
Now, some people argue that this kind of surveillance is necessary for safety and security. And sure, AI can be used to catch criminals, prevent accidents, and even track the spread of diseases. But where do we draw the line? What happens when governments and corporations have access to this much personal information? How do we ensure that AI is used responsibly and ethically without infringing on our fundamental right to privacy?
Take China, for example. They've implemented a vast AI-powered surveillance system with millions of cameras monitoring citizens' every move. The government argues that it's necessary to maintain order and prevent crime. But critics say it's a chilling example of how AI can be used for mass surveillance and social control. We need to find a balance between security and privacy, between innovation and human rights. Imagine a battlefield where robots, not humans, are fighting the war. These aren't the clunky, remote-controlled robots of science fiction. These are autonomous weapon systems powered by AI, capable of making life-or-death decisions without human intervention. Sound terrifying? It should. Proponents of autonomous weapons argue that they could make warfare more precise, reducing civilian casualties and limiting the emotional toll on human soldiers. But critics warn that these weapons cross a moral Rubicon, giving machines the power to decide who lives or dies. And once we open that Pandora's box, it's hard to see how we close it. Here's the thing, war is messy, it's chaotic, it's unpredictable, and human soldiers, for all their flaws, are capable of making judgment calls based on context, empathy, and a sense of morality. Machines, on the other hand, lack that nuanced understanding. They rely on algorithms and datasets which can be flawed, biased, or even hacked. In 2020, a UN report claimed that an autonomous drone may have hunted down and killed soldiers in Libya without human control. The development of autonomous weapons presents a profound ethical challenge, one that demands careful consideration and international cooperation. We need to establish clear ethical guidelines for the development and use of AI in warfare, ensuring human control and accountability. Let's be real, nobody likes doing boring, repetitive tasks. And that's where AI comes in.
From factory floors to customer service lines, AI is automating jobs at an unprecedented rate. And while that might sound like a good thing, who wouldn't want a robot to fold their laundry? It also raises concerns about job displacement and the future of work.
It's easy to think of AI as only affecting blue-collar jobs, but the reality is far more complex. AI is increasingly being used in white-collar professions as well. Accountants, lawyers, even doctors are seeing their work being augmented or in some cases replaced by AI systems.
Now, before we all panic and start stockpiling canned goods for the robot apocalypse, it's important to remember that AI can also create jobs. We'll need engineers to design these systems, technicians to maintain them, and ethicists to ponder their implications.
But the transition won't be easy. The challenge is to make sure that AI augments human capabilities, not replaces them entirely. Imagine watching a video of a politician giving a speech that's deeply offensive, or a celebrity endorsing a product they'd never use in a million years. You might feel shocked, outraged, even betrayed, but what if I told you that the video wasn't real? What if it was a deepfake? Deepfakes are AI-generated videos that can make anyone appear to say or do anything. They are becoming increasingly sophisticated, making it harder and harder to distinguish between what's real and what's fabricated. And that's a problem because deepfakes have the potential to erode trust, manipulate public opinion, and even incite violence. In 2019, a deepfake of Mark Zuckerberg circulated online, showing him bragging about controlling billions of people's data. While the video was quickly debunked, it highlighted the potential of deepfakes to spread misinformation and sow discord. So, how do we fight back against this tide of synthetic media? One solution is to develop better detection tools, using AI to identify and flag deepfakes. Another is to promote media literacy, educating people about the existence and dangers of deepfakes. Because in the age of deepfakes, seeing is no longer believing. When we talk about AI, we often focus on the technology itself, the algorithms, the data, the processing power, but what we sometimes forget is that behind every AI system are humans. Humans who design it, train it, deploy it, and humans who are ultimately responsible when things go wrong. But here's the problem. The legal and ethical frameworks for AI accountability are still being developed. When a self-driving car crashes, who's to blame? The manufacturer, the programmer, the AI itself? These are complex questions with no easy answers. In 2018, a self-driving Uber car struck and killed a pedestrian in Arizona. It was the first known fatality involving a self-driving car, and it sparked a debate about who was responsible. Was it a failure of the technology, human error, or a combination of both? As AI systems become more complex and autonomous, the question of accountability becomes even more pressing. We need clear guidelines for determining liability in cases where AI causes harm. We also need to establish mechanisms for redress, ensuring that victims have a way to seek justice. Because without accountability, there can be no trust. AI is often hailed as the next great technological revolution, poised to transform our world in ways we can barely imagine. But who will control this revolution? Will it be a handful of powerful tech companies, governments, or will it be something more democratic, something that benefits everyone, not just a select few? Right now, the development and deployment of AI is largely concentrated in the hands of a few large corporations. These companies have the resources, the data, and the talent to build cutting-edge AI systems. And while competition can be a good thing, this concentration of power raises concerns about monopolies, bias, and the potential for AI to be used for corporate rather than societal benefit. We need to democratize AI, making sure that its benefits are shared widely and equitably. This means investing in public research and development, supporting open-source AI initiatives, and creating opportunities for people from all walks of life to participate in the AI revolution. Government regulation also has a crucial role to play. We need policies that promote competition, prevent monopolies, and protect consumers from the potential harms of AI. This includes things like data privacy regulations, algorithmic transparency requirements, and ethical guidelines for AI development. Because AI has the potential to be a powerful force for good in the world, but only if we make it so. So, where do we go from here? AI is here to stay. It's already transforming our world in profound ways, and its influence is only going to grow. But the future of AI is not predetermined. It's up to us to shape it. We need to be mindful of the ethical challenges AI presents, from bias and privacy to job displacement and the rise of autonomous weapons. Let's make sure it's a future we can all be proud of. As we navigate this new era, remember the stories we've shared. Each one underscores the importance of our collective responsibility. Reflect on your role in this journey. How will you contribute to a responsible AI future? Join the conversation. Shape the future of AI.
Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe for more in-depth comparisons and insights on the latest in AI.